Good morning, students. In today's class, we are going to see about conditional statements. So, conditional statements are also known as decision-making statements. So, there are three types of conditional statements. First one is if statement, second one is if-else statement, and third one is nested if statements. These three statements are very important to execute the C programming language. Since our C language is a structured programming language, the following above statements are very important to execute many programs. So first we see about the if statements. So if statement is nothing but it is used to control the flow. It's nothing but we can use this program to the continuation of the C programs. This program is this statement is mainly used for the true or false, that is Boolean statements. This is the syntax. If condition is true, then the true statements will be executed. That is, if the condition is already the true statement, then the statement will be executed. Next one, the if-else statements. If-else statement is nothing but it's a two-way decision-making statement. That is, we can either give the choice-based content in the if-else statements. It can execute two or more statements. For this if-else statements, the syntax will be if condition, then the true statement will be executed, or else the false statements will be executed. Here I have given an example. If I lesser than 10, then we have to print the statement as the number is lesser. That is, the number given belongs to 1 to 9, or else the statement will be greater. So this is the example for if-else statement. And the last one is nested if statement. Nested if nothing but it also called as ladder statements in C programming language. That is, it has series of if-else statements. That means two or more if-else statements can be used to execute in a program. So if the program is very big, the statements can be executed with the help of nested if statements. Here I have given the syntax. The syntax will be long. The syntax will be if condition 1, then it goes to if condition 2, and then it goes to automatically the inner part of the condition will be executed. That is, if condition 2 is compiled, then the statements will be true statement, or else false statement will be executed, or else automatically the loop will be gone to the first, that is condition 1 statement, and the statement will be executed as false statement 1. So this is the example for the conditional statement program. So this is the program of a list of prime numbers between two numbers. For example, I have given the prime numbers from 1 to 100. So as I said, the first line is hash include stdio.h, that is our header file, and then we have to start our main function, followed by our variable declarations. So R1 and R2 are the ranges from. For example, if R1 is 1 means R2 will be 100, and I and j for our looping structures, and then we have to get our range values. So printf enter the range values, and for scanf we have to get the two integer values. So it will be %d and %d. Ampersand R1 and ampersand R2. Then we have to get the values for prime numbers, and then the if condition will be processed here. If the R1 value, suppose we have to give the R1 value as 1 means, the value will be processed like that, and then some loop structures will be processed also. Looping structure we will see in the next video. Now I will just explain about the if statements, and then the if statements will be processed, then the break statement will be happen, and then also another if statement, and then also another true statement will be processed. So these are the examples for the if conditional statements.